I returned STARLINK. Now let me explain. STARLINK so far has worked great for me. I used it for about 3 weeks or so, and VPN worked. And I'm not just talking VPN to make your browsing private like you might do for banking, or if you're in a cafe or just want to hide your browsing history. I'm talking VPN for business, where I'm able to log into my office and transfer files and do work that way. That was really the limiting factor with other satellite services, was the latency was too much and traditional VPN didn't work. It worked during the snow, it worked in overcast days. I really didn't have any major problems with it, other than one day I had some serious issues with Zoom video conferencing, where the calls would get really laggy and they would drop and I would get booted. I have a feeling it was something to do with the latency, or perhaps they were running updates. Thankfully, I had my dual bonded DSL connection to get back up on video that day, but it wasn't a real issue. Speeds were fast, over the 100 MIPS range. Uploads were fast as well. I didn't notice any dips. There were occasional drops in service, where the service would drop, but then it would come right back up. So I don't know if they were doing an update. I don't think it was loss of connection, but maybe it was. The dish was never really angled in a weird position, or it looked like it couldn't see the sky. It was always angled kind of up to the northwest with a clear line of sight. So I assume it was just other issues that they're working on right now during the beta period. Now, the only reason why I returned it is because we're moving. We sold the homestead and we're currently looking for a new place, and we don't have one yet. So the issue is I don't have an address, and they're kind of iffy about transferring service at this point, at least outside of the trial period. Within it, they were kind of seemed to be, if I had an address, it seemed like I could do it, but I couldn't get a definite answer. But if you're not going anywhere and you've got a stationary address, you'll be fine. Someone had asked in the previous video if they could use it with their van or mobile home, like a RV. I don't think that that's going to work right now, again, because they require you to be in a specific address. I don't know what range that is. They know my address here. We have a few acres, so obviously it's going to work here, but I don't know if that's just the zip code. Basically, they just guarantee your address, so whatever that means to them, I don't know. They say it's not an arbitrary reason or just some political one. They say it's actually because of geometry. So my guess is, based on the shape of the Earth and where the satellites are, if you can't see them, obviously you're not going to get service, so they can only offer service in certain areas. And then additionally, I think each satellite is going to have a capacity of connections, and so they're only going to lease out a certain number of those per subscriber. So that's my best educated guess. I just saw something the other day that they did launch a bunch of new satellites, and I know that in 2021 they do plan on a larger rollout. So I'm fairly confident that with our new address, at least within similar latitudes, we're not going to have an issue. So if you're not moving and you need rural internet, certainly go sign up today and give it a shot. I get no kickbacks for this. Elon Musk would appreciate it, I'm sure, because I know that his whole deal for this is just to fund space missions to Mars and other things like that. So this is his cash grab in a sense, and I can't complain, because it provides internet where it's really hard to get it otherwise. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you have STARLINK or you're getting it or considering getting it, I can certainly answer from my experience. I'm no expert, but hopefully it can help you out. So if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see some more. Until next time, may God bless you and keep standing up for what's right. And unfortunately, I've got to go back to using my DSL.